The European Internet Network brings you the news, sponsored by DHL Worldwide Express, your distribution partners.
Hello, and welcome to Central Europe Online. I'm Tara Sunderland, and here are some of the stories we're following for Tuesday, June 30th. Military troops will patrol the streets of Warsaw this summer. The Slovak government tries to elect a new president for the 9th time, and a Polish villager kills his 4-year-old daughter and commits suicide. Poland's interior minister announced on Monday that military troops would help patrol the streets of Warsaw this summer. The move follows last week's murder of former Polish police chief Marek Papola, but the ministry denied the events were related. 300 soldiers from the military unit which guards government buildings and embassies will boost police patrols. It will be the first time Warsaw streets have seen a soldier patrol since martial law was imposed in 1981 to crush the Solidarity trade union. The Slovak government has fielded the only candidate for Parliament's 9th attempt to elect a president next week. The opposition has already said it will vote him down, however. Slovakia has been without a head of state since March 2nd, when President Michal Kovac completed his term of office. No successor has been found because Parliament is too divided to agree on a compromise candidate. With no head of state, Slovak Prime Minister Vladimír Mečiar has assumed many presidential powers, attracting strong criticism from the EU, the United States, and human rights groups. Poland is planning to lobby hard on some issues this year to begin concrete entry negotiations with the European Union. European Integration Minister Ryszard Czarnecki told a news conference that Poland wanted to start serious talks in 8 areas in order to assess legislation for compatibility with EU law. Poland, which hopes to join the EU sometime after 2002, began its talks on March 31st and had hoped the screening phase might be finished this year. Romania urged neighboring countries on Monday to join its campaign to curb drug smuggling and cut down on drug abuse by young people. The head of Romania's organized crime fighting brigade told an international conference that the country was becoming a gateway for drug smuggling into the West. He said that the recent war in the Balkans had forced smugglers to find alternate trafficking routes, and the Romania-Hungary route was becoming more and more popular. The 2-day regional conference was attended by Interior Ministry and customs officials from Bulgaria, Greece, Turkey, Hungary, and the former Soviet republics of Moldova and the Ukraine. A Polish man in a village 15 miles east of Warsaw committed suicide and killed his 4-year-old daughter by jumping down a well on Sunday. Police said the man left behind a suicide note stating that he felt useless. According to sociology professor Maria Jarosz, the typical Polish suicide victim is a male in his 40s and living in a rural area or small town. Victims can also be manual laborers, unemployed, or recently widowed or divorced, Jarosz said. And now for a look at Wednesday's weather. Bratislava will see possible thunderstorms with a high of 75 and a low of 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Bucharest will see thunderstorms with a high of 87 and a low of 66 degrees. Budapest will see showers with a high of 81 and a low of 61 degrees. Prague will see thunderstorms with a high of 72 and a low of 56. Warsaw will see possible thunderstorms with a daytime high of 73 and an overnight low of 63 degrees. And that's Central Europe Online. For the European Internet Network, I'm Tara Sunderland.
Today's news was brought to you by DHL Worldwide Express.